Hey everybody, Evie here. Have you guys ever thought about trying out a lifestyle resort? I know we've talked about clubs and hotel takeovers on our channel here, amongst other places to find people who are like minded in that lifestyle. I know I have. We've discussed maybe taking a cruise, a lifestyle cruise, or going to one of the lifestyle resorts. We've yet to venture into it, um, but we've discussed it, we've talked about it. But I actually had one of you, my viewers, write in and tell me about your experience with the hedonism resort. Um, so, yeah, let's check it out. It says, "Hey, Abby, yes, you should absolutely go. We went to hedonism in September of 22 and had a blast. We hooked up with an older French Canadian couple for the week and also had some other play friends. We played in public spots all week long, and it becomes more of a way of life than a party. No, nobody will look at you strange or give you a hard time if you don't play with others. Not everyone does there. It's very much a you do you atmosphere. I think that I think the only people who might be out of place there are those who get really turned off by seeing nudity or other activity. The only time I've judged or really didn't appreciate visitors there were those who went out of their way to go there and then complained about how disgusting they found the lifestyle and all of its participants, etc. I didn't care that it wasn't for them, only that they came to our space and badmouthed us. I didn't see anyone while I was there who did that, but there has been a travel writer or two. So, not everyone who does play with other couples or singles does so in public either. Plenty go back to their private rooms, and if you want to watch couples or groups who are playing in a public area, don't feel weird about it. We exhibitionists love that. If we wanted privacy, we probably wouldn't be throwing down on the canopy beds in full view like 300 people in the middle of the day. I think that people who seem to get the most out of it generally are those who are either lifestyle themselves or at least nudists. There is a prude side of the beach where swimwear is allowed, but it is not required. So if you demand a place where you won't see any nudity, I don't know what to tell you. The dining room is about the only place where everyone has to cover up their bits. At least then I was there. At least when I was there, it seemed like 99% of the social activity took place on the nude side. Most of all, try not to have too many expectations or hard and fast rules of what can and can't happen. Don't feel pressured to play. But if you're at least open to the concept, don't rule it out entirely. You might make some great friends there and find the comfort level you didn't expect. Couple other tips. Don't play games with that sun. It will destroy you if you're pale and lay out with no sunscreen. Use plenty of sunblock, and if you burn easily, spend the peak hours of the early afternoon under the partial shade of the pool bar. Good tip. Also, don't let the locals on the beach sell you drugs. Not judging, but most of what they sell is garbage. They have a nice cannabis dispensary on the resort. The the beach hustlers cannot come onto the resort property itself, but all of the beaches are public property. Conclusion, blah blah blah. Okay. So, yeah. Anyway, not sure what that blah 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 was about. But some great advice there. So it sounds like, yeah, as long as you have an open mind, or don't have any expectations, or hard, what he said was hard and fast rules, which I think is probably a good idea because you're probably going to encounter, I would imagine at least anyway, that you would be encountering just about any and every scenario, unexpected thing that you might not exactly encounter in your everyday lifestyle adventures. Um, and I have to say, I thought that was kind of funny about how at dinner time is about the only time people cover up their bits. Um, hopefully, yeah, oh, I don't know. I don't know that I could show up to dinner with people's bits hanging out and, yeah, try to eat a meal. I don't know. That would be kind of, I think I would be taken aback by that a little bit. But that's just me. And good tip about the sun, because you are closer to the equator there for sure. So, yeah, definitely put on some sunscreen. I don't burn very easy, and when I go to the southern region of the world, more tropical places, I definitely cover up with sunscreen. And my olive tone skin doesn't really burn too terribly easy, so um, I can imagine I wouldn't want any of my bits. I love that word. I'm going to have to use it. I'm sorry. That's a great word. Um, anyway, I don't know that I would want my bits sunburned either. Because I've seen people in the past and on just regular vacations that I've gone on, um, who were uh, normally very fair skinned and got the bright idea that, hey, I'm in the Caribbean, I'm gonna lay out in the sun on the beach. Sunscreen? Nah, don't need sunscreen, it's okay. And after 15 minutes, I'm in the water like, oh my gosh, I'm on fire here. And they're just like, nah, I'm good. Only to find out later on by dinner time, they are red as a lobster, in tons of pain, and totally regretting that decision to not apply sunscreen. So, yeah, it sounds like you had a great time hooking up with other couples and meeting new people. Um, I honestly, I know I have other little more risque channels, I guess you'd say, out there, but I don't know that I could just be all out there in public like that. I don't know if that, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I would. I don't really necessarily consider myself an exhibitionist, but I guess if you're doing that in front of a camera, I guess you kind of are, right? Yeah, I don't know. But either way, if you decide to go to one of these resorts or take a cruise, please, please, please email me at haute.abby@gmail.com. Let me know the experience you've had. Who knows if I have maybe enough of you guys write in and let me know what your experiences are, be it good or bad. Either way, we can all learn from each other. And maybe, just maybe, you might push me over that exploration edge that I've been teetering on for a while now. So, yeah, anyway, let me know. Write in, and I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and we will see you next time. Until then, everybody, love, hugs, and smoky kisses. Bye.